You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah. Come on, let's go, hey, Jesus, yeah. You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, Papa, you made possible, Jesus, yeah. Jesus, yeah. You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, you have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, possible, Papa, you make possible, Jesus, yeah. All right, Wamba, I see you, my darling, my darling, my darling. Chidema Okoli, I see you, I see you. Guys, as you're coming in, share. Let's go to our music. We have not danced this week. Anne, I see you, my love.
This is for Unique Akudo TV. We are the ambassadors of empowerment. Let's set it the hand that defends. Our focus on Shakama. Ito wanda Lina nyere madaka Unique Akudo. Andoma. Unique Akudo TV. Akodaniru madu. Makadim madu. Unique Akudo TV. Amundema. Ndoma. Unique Akudo TV. Self-election privilege. Unique Akudo TV. Amundema. Uamarada. 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 Unique Akudo TV. Amundema. Uamarada. 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 Bundakara kandama mezadama. Yeah, Unique Akudo TV. I'm the one that you want. I don't want to get one. Look at this one. No. Unique Akudo TV. Woman empowerment. Woman empowerment. What picture I'm physical? And I'm where? Into Madaka. Onye Jimele Fenelua. Onye Ruri Wane Tuwane. Achako Onye. Ọlọ́run náà lóru wẹ̀ríkọ́. Àpáǹtì náà mú yọ. Àpánú lè kú yọ. Àpáyàwó náà yá. Unique Akudo TV. Gundama. Hey! Ọ̀zí gbòǹdò. Unique Akudo TV. Ẹnu wúndẹ́mà. Uwa marana. Woman empowerment. Kàní jàdá.
Testimony.
Spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and financially. And you would never, and you can never walk
out. Genye tu ụmụnne gị nwanne ọma mejaba anti ozi Igbo ndụ. That's right. All right, my uniques. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can share this. And then we can start. Ooh, it is so cold in Georgia. God help us. This winter is going to be something else. Oh, this winter is going to be something else. Oh, you got to wine over there. Oh, you got to wine in this country. It is too much. Are we here, Johnny? Oi. All right, guys, hold on a second. Let me share this to my Chineke menegeze ga-enyeta ụmụnne gị nwanyị ọma meji aba antiwozi Igbo ndụ. Yes, so all right, my uniques, how are we doing? It is Friday. I hope you guys are doing good. It is freezing cold. It is freezing cold here. It is freezing cold, but like we say in Nigeria, we move. We gotta move. There's nothing else we can do than to move. Oh my God, it is cold. It is cold. It is cute. It is cute. Okay, let's go back. Anthony Mozi Bondo. Yes, so okay, all right, I'm back. I've shared it everywhere. So now let me call on some of you. Let me call on you. Welcome to Sabisa today. Let me see who is here. Let me go all the way up. Wamba was number 1 today. How are you doing, my love? Chidima Okoli, welcome. Let me see. Chidima Okoli. Let me see. Anne Chini. I see you. Hey, look at the birthday boy. Chinda. The birthday boy is in the building. Mama Chizoba Young, my evangelist. Vivian Chikelu, how are you doing, my love? Annabelle Geraldine, how are you doing, my love? Look at my sister, Comfort. How are you? Evangelist, the original. I respect you, Mama. I throw a salute. All right, Chiamaka, my Director General, I see you, my love. How are you doing today, baby? I am doing great. Looking beautiful. Yeah, I want to go get a haircut. See my haircut. Let me see all my people. Loveness Ryan, how are you doing? Augusta Chigozie, how are you doing, my darling? Welcome. As you're coming in, please tag your friends. Look at my favorite pastor, Ade Kanya Samson, in the building. That's my pastor. Loveline, how are you doing, my darling sister? How are you doing? Namu Karanda Kubaya. I hope I got it right. Please don't crucify me. How are you doing, baby? Kenneth Weke, where have you been, Papa? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We missed you. I've not seen that name for some time. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, it is cold. Guys, I'm telling you, the heat is on and yet it's freezing. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Favor Emmanuel, how are you doing, my baby? How are you? I've not seen you for some time too, Favor. How are you doing? Let me see. I think I've called everybody. Yeah. Look at my baby, Ebaja Emmanuel. Monday is in the building. How are you doing, my baby? How are you? Let me see. I think I've called everybody that is here. My birthday boy, we're about to sing happy birthday to you. For everybody, today is your birthday. Chinda's birthday is today. Chinda is the best. I'm telling you. Anytime I need money, sharp, 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 done for me, Chinda is the man to call. Chinda was among the first people that started Unique with Stella and Chiamaka Dim, Jennifer Dim, Stephanie Dim, Florence Akindeji, Evangelist, Bro Masha. Those are the grandfathers and grandmothers of Unique Akudo TV. That was my dear Chinda. I love, love, love. You know we love you, baby. Abigail, how are you doing? I'm gonna read your comment in a little bit. Hold on a second. Chinda, I'm telling you, Chinda was and Chinda was also, I just love Chinda. Chinda was a very generous. Chinda has given me so many stars in this page. I'm telling you. There was a time he gave me, I think, 500 stars, then 100. There was a time he gave me 200. I'm like, my baby, I notice all those things. I see all those things. I might not say it all the time, but baby, you are appreciated. Baby, you are loved. Don't worry. I'm trying to, you see, my daughter just disgraced me and you last time. She said, no, I'm not marrying Chinda. It's by fire, by thunder, by fire. When you put 5 chaplets inside water, Chinda, you put your own 5 inside water. That girl does not know what hit her. By the time she will know it, she will say, I do. Chinda, for better, for what? I do. She will do, by fire, by thunder. Because Chinda is my son-in-law. Whether that girl agree or not, Chinda is my son-in-law. All right, baby. Thank you. Thank you. We're about to sing happy birthday for you, but let me call some more people and read this text. Hi there. If he has been lying, allow him to come. Abigail Wanko said, my dear, if he has been lying, allow him to continue lying. Hence, he is meeting up your needs. Or since you have found out, you can equally increase your upkeep demands, but he might have a reason for not telling you the accurate pay. If you are always giving him reasons to spend and not to build, he is bound to lie about his salary so that he can build with the little he is saving. Whoa, that's a very good perspective. That is a very, very good perspective. That's good. That's good. My sisters, I hope you guys are listening. This is what is on our table today. One of my uniques wanted to talk to me, wanted to, find. So I said, you know what? Let me just bring it in. Let me hear you guys' opinion, okay? Let me hear you guys' opinion. Your haircut is cute. Thank you, Chindao. I went and got my haircut today. I'm getting small by small. I'm getting there small, small, small. Let me see. Sandra, where have you been, Mama? Where have you been, baby? Look at my mama, Gloria Annie. How are you doing, my love? How are you? How are you? Neka Esther, I see you. Annabelle, my darling. Thank you for coming. Mary Jane, where have you been too? I haven't seen your name for some time too. Thank you, Gloria. Gloria, thank you. Say I'm looking cute. Thank you, my love. Beloved is my beloved. Where have you been? I just didn't see your picture. That your picture with that winter coat. I say, beloved is ready to come to Atlanta. Or is he used to you're going first because it's cold? It's really cold. So when I saw you with that your winter jacket, I said, beloved is on the way to airport. Beloved is coming. My beloved is mine. I'm waiting. Oh, tell me when your flight will arrive. Or Mama Juju, so we can pick it up at the airport, okay? How are you doing, my love? Beloved, I missed you, baby. Let me see. Edward Emmanuel is already here, beloved. Frank Shaw boy. Frank Shaw boy, I've been looking for you. Where did you go, my son? Where did you go to? You just disappeared on me and Mama Juju. Hey, Frank Shaw boy. Even my birthday, I don't see you. I say, where my baby now? Where Frank Shaw boy? Frank, I hope you're doing good. I know you wrote me and said you were going through some stuff. I hope it's all straightened out. Welcome back, my love. Welcome back, Frank Shaw. Frank Shaw boy, we missed you. You know, you keep the chat lovely. You keep it lovely and lively. You make us laugh. Where have you been? I will not be laughing. Now that you're back, continue. You say I'm really looking fantabulous. Frank, you never see me for some time. They confuse you. I'm still looking the same way. Oh my God, that was fun. Rita and Sofo, how are you doing, my darling? How is my beautiful husband? I don't get to see our beautiful husband anymore. I hope he's doing good. Dennis, my baby, how are you? Let me see. Okay, Chuku Ihendibo, my favorite in-law. How are you doing? My best in-law. How are you doing? Dimma, that's a new name. I've not seen you before. Dimma, that's a new one. Welcome to our page, baby. Trust you are good. I am good, my love. I am so good. I am so good. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, Chinda rock. Chinda has been here with us for a long time. The financial ambassador. Chinda Webano. Chinda is where everything is happening. Everything is happening with Chinda. Don't worry. That's my daughter. She's wasting her time. Let her finish this her college degree and come out and be making that money. You think you could take all that money and go give it to somebody else and my Chinda will not chocolate it? She's wasting her time. She's wasting her time because my Chinda must chocolate that money. Hey, Chiku Blessing, how are you doing, my love? Hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite Mama Unique is in the building. How is everybody doing? I've been thinking about before I even go there, let me welcome everybody. If this is your first time of joining us, welcome to Unique Akudo TV. This is the center of empowerment. This is where we believe in you. We believe so much in you that we are willing to put money behind what we believe in. That is how good we believe in you. We believe you can make it. We believe you're unique. We believe you're special, that we are willing to financially back you up because we believe in you. Give you money to start up a business, give you something to do because we believe in you. Not for talk, we believe in you. All right. So if this is your first time of joining us, please make sure you follow. Click the blue button on Facebook to follow, the red button on YouTube to subscribe. My children have been disturbing me to get TikTok. I don't know how to do that one, but they said they will help me. So maybe very soon you people will go follow me on TikTok. I don't know what they do over there, but I'm going to do something over there. So we go live on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, and on Saturday for relationship, marriage, and self-care. Under self-care, we talk about self-esteem, self-confidence, knowing who you are, teaching people how to love you, teaching people your love languages and stuff like that, making yourself a priority so that others can also make you a priority. And then on Saturday, we call it Sabi Saturday, just like today, we come, we get marriage, relationship, self-care questions. You guys ask me if you have not given it to me before, or you can come up here, click on the link and come out and ask me. I don't have the answer. I have never pretended to know the answer. I just iron sharpness iron. I give my own opinion. You see all these my uniques you see in the comment section. They are all counselors. They are all therapists. They are all coaches. They give even better advice than me. So they will come up and they give you their own opinion. And read the comment section too. They have their own opinion in the comment section, just like the one I read, okay? So you're at home. And then on Sunday, I do what I call spiritual empowerment. I believe that God is the foundation of everything. So I come with the Bible, which I believe is the word of God, to encourage you so you can start your week right, so that you know how to start your week, so that when the devil comes, You will stagger. The devil can make you stagger, 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 but you no go fall because you are the child of the Most High God. The devil will do everything, bring it like a flood. Pua, pua, pua. My God will raise a high standard against it and say, hey, hey, Nehikaba, be still and know that I am God. So that's why what we do on Sundays. So please come join us. The more, the merrier. Okay? All right, let me call out some few people and then we go straight to the question. I'm going to drop the link. If you have any question or you want to put it in the comment section for me, I will answer, give my opinion. If I don't have an answer, I'll go look for one for you. Okay? Ruth, how are you doing, my dear? Teresa Benedict, how are you doing? Thank you for coming, my love. Oyime, Oyime Alebu. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Oyime Alebu. I think I got it. Adewola Abigail. Am I right? Adewola Abigail. I think so. Please help my life. I'm a widow with 3 kids. Help my life. Chai, we do a lot of helping here, but baby, it's turn by turn, you know. Everybody is asking me to help, and it's just me. So, and other people that help me. So we do it turn by turn. We first of all start with the ones that are already active in the group, and then we start going down. It will not be fair if I just take somebody that just joined today and then help you when there are some people that have been coming to life that are also asking, that have been part of our family. You know, I'm a mother, and all of us are mothers. I don't think you will take food, the last food in your house, and go feed a stranger outside when your children are hungry. First of all, you feed your children. When your children are okay, if you have leftover, then you go feed somebody outside. So join the family, be part of the family. Don't join the family because you want to get something. Because if you join the family because you want to get something, when you don't get it, you get upset and leave. Join the family because you want to be part of the family. If you get something, glory be to God. If you get empowered, oh, thanks be to God. There are other things to learn. It's not all about money. You can get emotional empowerment, psychological empowerment, physical empowerment, you know, mental empowerment. There's so many other ways you can. Socially, we socialize and get to know each other, you know, and then by the grace of God, when it gets to widows, and your name will be picked, and then you'll be, but I can't just pick you. Maybe it's your first time of coming, and just when there are people that have been, you know, asking and begging me, okay, baby, we try to be fair. All right. All right. Let me read this one. Please, for all of you, my friends, I invite here. Please follow, like, share. Oh, thank you, my love. You invited some people. Thank you, Chidima. That was nice of you. Thank you for inviting them to our group. Let me see. Is it Clever? Clever, mommy, how are you, Clever? How are you doing, my love? Glory, Stephen. I saw when Chinda just invited you. Good evening, my beautiful mommy. Love you. I love you too, baby. I love you too. All right, let me see. I saw when Chinda invited you. Look at my director general, Stella Yedibo. How are you doing? How are you doing, Mama? Evangeline Chi Ejiofor, how are you? Chi, I haven't seen you for some time. I've not seen that name for some time too. I hope you're good. Stephanie Dim, I saw your picture. It was hot, oh. It was too hot. I saw your picture on Facebook. I said, is this my Steph? Hey, especially that's your birthday thing. I said, look at this girl. Oh. Hi, one of my unique brother, come marry this my sister now, so we can step in there and come and do some wedding. What's going on here? What is going on? Remember they see this beautiful girl? Remember they see Stephanie Jim? I said, this my sister, carry her, this my sister there. Oh my God. We need a unique wedding. We need a wedding that Mama Unique will come in. I need a wedding. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Uh, all right, let me see. All right, guys, I think I've called the other ones I haven't called. Now, let's go right into it. One of my uniques asked me a question. She said, Mommy, I just found out that my husband has been lying to me about how much he makes. Okay? My husband has been lying to me about how much he makes. Um, so he wanted to know. Okay, I will later. Sorry, guys. I want the person that asked me the question. I'm trying to tell her to come into life. Okay, come and listen. Okay. All right, guys. So the question was um how would you feel? She just found out. Okay, let me paint the picture. I'm not going to paint it exactly the way her picture is in case somebody else knows her. So I'm gonna, just embellish it a little bit. Okay. I've been married to now, use me and Nelson as an example. I've been married to Nelson, let's say for 5 years. Okay. We have 2 children and we tell each other everything. That's how we started the relationship. The relationship is we tell each other the truth. Some families, some wives don't know how much their husbands make. Some wives don't even know where their husband work. If you ask them, they say, "Oh, he's a carpenter. He in that building." They have not even been to their husband's office or know what he does. Okay, if he works for you, it is okay. Excuse me. If it works for you, I'm not going to stay here and tell you no, it's right or it's wrong. No, different strokes for different folks. If that's how it's working, it's okay. But in this example, why I brought it to you guys, I want to hear your opinion. She and her husband decided to tell each other how much they make so they can plan better for the family. Now, the husband said, for example, I make 100,000 a month. And the girl told the husband, I make 50,000 a month. So two of them say is 150 a month. So in that 150, let us say they have a joint account together. So they put that 150 there, they pay children's school fees from there, they eat their money from there, they put a little bit from there and put in a savings account for the family. Everything they do from there. And then one day, I started cleaning the cupboard in our bedroom, for example, and I saw Nelson's pay stub. And I saw that Nelson does not make 100,000 a month. I just found out that Nelson makes 170,000 a month. Nelson is hiding 70,000 from me. We've been married for 5 years. So now I am feeling like if he's lying about this, what else is he lying about? So he actually every day look into my eyes and lie to me every single day. Is it that he thought that if he tells me he's making 170, I'm going to eat the whole money? I don't control our joint account. He does. Except if I'm buying food for the house or I'm paying light bill or whatever. That's the only time. And I don't go to the account without telling him. I am transparent. Why would he be hiding it from me? And now I'm now coming to you guys and asking, what should I do? Is this grounds to say this marriage is over? Is it ground to start doubting him? Or does he have a good reason for saving it? Do you think maybe is it the way he looks at me like I spend a lot of money? Is that why he didn't want to tell me? So that's why I want us to talk about today. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? And that's when Chidima said, please, dear, if your husband has been lying to you concerning his salary, he is giving you what you want and making you happy as his wife. Ignore anything you notice about his salary. Some men are so secretive in terms of their salary. So if he is treating you well, dear, stay focused and cherish him. He has a purpose. Thank you. Chidema, that was very nice. See, Chidema is trying to say, as long as he's doing what he's supposed to do, he's taking care of you and the children, he's not cheating on you, he's not trying to take the money and go maintain another family. Maybe he's saving it for you guys, maybe it's for building a house, maybe it's for something we don't know. But the Chidema is saying, just forget, like, whatever you saw, leave it alone. You know, You know, he says some men are secretive. So if he's treating you well, stay focused and cherish him. Remember, we've been talking about distractions in marriage. This can be a distraction in marriage because now she's feeling like this man lied to me. Why didn't she tell me? You know, why didn't he tell me how much he was making? But like Chidema is saying it's not a big deal. As long as the man is a good man, takes care of you, takes care of your children, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Why bother what he's doing with the money? As long as he's keeping the money. Okay? So let me see what Gloria said. Okay, I'm going to drop the link too in case somebody wants to come in and say something. All right, guys, hold on. Let me drop the link in case somebody wants to come in. When I tell you guys don't believe me. Marriage, be moi moi. Marriage is not easy. There are things that go into marriage. See, if you are not matured or you don't know how to handle this, this can break or make that marriage. This issue now can break or make that marriage. Because depending on who she tells, they might tell her, he's a liar. He's been cheating with that money. That's why he didn't tell you. Some other people will say, hey, he has a secret family. Some other people will say, sister, like you guys are saying, forget it. Forget it. I'm telling you, forget it. So that's what we're going to talk about. Let me put some in my profile. Let me put some link in my profile. And then we go from there in case somebody wants to come in. But I want to read what my sister Gloria said. Glory said, if she is the type that is always requesting of money all the time, she should cut down on her request because it may be the husband's reason for not disclosing how much he earns in order to plan for the family. But if she does not request so much, she should just relate relax as long as he takes care of the expenses at home. She should just relax and pray for the man. It is only when he is not taking care of you or taking care of your expenses at home that you should worry. Did you see what my sister Glory said? My sister Glory is saying, if he's doing what he's supposed to do, he's taking care of you, he's taking care of your children, nothing. So what? Unless he's not doing all those things, that's when Glory said that is when it should bother you. But if he's doing everything he's supposed to do, and then the Glory also asked, this is a very important aspect. Glory said, "My sister, are you a demanding wife? Me, 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 give me, give me, 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 me." Like when my father was alive, my father would say, that is, they did juju for you that this eye will never see money. Once you see money with this eyes, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. So you see, Gloria, my sister, Mama Gloria he said a very good thing. Are you a demanding woman? Maybe that's why he's hiding the money because he knows you are ota popo, ota pia pia, ota pim pim pim. If they tell you that there is 170, you will feel that boy. So he wants to just give 100 and maybe you guys are going to build houses, you guys for emergency. Who knows? Maybe he's saving it. I don't know. That's what Glory is saying. Okay, let me hear Frank Shawboy. To me, it's not too important for her to know her husband's salary as long as the man provides all her needs. Exactly. So, my sister, I hope you're here now and you're listening to what my uniques are saying. Evangelist says she agrees with Sister Gloria. She said, I agree with Gloria. If the man is doing everything, why bother? You know, this one says, my dear, focus on your kids and remain calm. God bless you. Thank you, my love. This is my unique say. You people are too much. These people, you guys can give advices. You guys are not playing. All right. So the conclusion I'm seeing here is my sister. They are telling you, chill. Ujunwa Isaac, how are you doing, my love? How are you? I hope you're doing good. Francis Mary, I see you, my love. I agree with her. You do. You are right, my. Okay, Stella said I'm right. Would you say exactly? Patience Joel, how are you doing, my darling? How are you doing? So, guys, let me give my own opinion on that before we move on to the next one. You see, my uniques. One thing about marriage that we don't understand is that how you start is mostly how that marriage goes. Okay? Maybe when you guys started as my unique sister, maybe you started as your husband, you and your husband started with everybody saying exactly what they make. You see, one thing about this life is that even though you people told yourself, let us be honest, let us be real. I'm gonna give it to you guys real. I don't beat about the bush. Even though you guys agreed that you tell each other everything, my sister, you cannot tell me you tell that man everything how you spend your money. You cannot tell me that na lie. Negikaba, you don't. Okay? Just like the same thing with him. Because we women, you might write a list, grocery list for your husband, everything you need in the house. You might make it 50,000. Why really? What you need is 30,000. And then your husband will give you that 50,000. You will go. Maybe you had rice, but rice is remaining a little. You write you need rice. Then all that money, you go to store, buy 30,000 and take the other 20,000 Africa for your pocket. Women, we all do this. Let us be honest. So don't come and say you tell the truth all the time. No, you can buy. You don't. You don't. How many times have you gone to the store, bought shoe that you shouldn't have bought? You've been hiding it in your car. And once that man starts snoring in the living room, you sneak, take your shoe, throw it under the closet, and then come. so don't take it too personal, baby. You see, you said from your own mouth your husband is a good man. He takes care of the family. He does what he's supposed to do. But if it is going to worry you, because you see, I also understand where you're coming from, because it's all about trust and it's all about betrayal. It's all about honesty. And those things are important in marriage. If you believe that you and your husband tell each other the whole benge truth about money, especially something big like salary, not the small things. You can buy shoe, hide. You can buy shirt, hide. That's okay. But the big things, you guys tell you guys the truth. You guys are transparent. And you notice that, Biko, my sister, before you start getting angry, this is from me to you. If it's going to bother you, because some of us, it will bother us. You will be in your head. Every time the man pass, you look at him like this. He will come over here. You are so angry because you feel like he lied to you. So instead of you putting yourself in that frenzy of madness, you can talk with him. Okay? But number one, you know your husband. I don't know your husband. If your husband is the one that will get upset and say, oh, how dare you go start searching, and that will lead to more trouble, then my sister, happier, leave it alone. Okay? But if your husband is somebody that seems for you guys to talk about your salaries and talk about, so that sounds to me like a man that can talk, you can talk to. Then talk to him and say, baby, when I was cleaning the house, I saw your pay stub 170. Do you get paid 170? I thought you say it's 100. And then let him say, oh no, baby, it's 170, but I'm saving the other 70 for we are building a house. I want us to start building next year, and leave it at that. Don't go saying, unyash, unyoshi, liar. Did you not tell me? Did you tell me the truth? I have to fear. Women, our mouth is like 30 words in 1 second. Shut up, idiot, foolish man, idiot man. Hey, please, he hasn't gotten to that. According to you, he's a good man. If he was a man that was chasing every woman, or a man that had another family somewhere, or a man that doesn't take care of you, he makes all this money and you're still suffering to take care of the children, then it's okay. You might say, okay, let me find out. Why would you make this kind of money and be enjoying outside when I'm suffering with your children? Then that's a different case for a different story and a different day. But from this case, you're telling me he's a good man, he lied to you, you think it's a lie. If it's bothering you, talk to him about it. Please don't jump to conclusion. My uniques, I always tell you guys, communication is very effective. Communication is the key. Learn to talk to each other without screaming, without belittling, without gaslighting, without calling names, without insulting, without abusing. You are an adult. It's children that do that. You are somebody's mother. You're somebody's father. Learn to communicate effectively, efficiently, concisely, and clear. You don't have to, Mama Unique, I don't know how to talk. Oh. If I start talking, I'll start abusing him. Clap for yourself. Come on, let's give you an award, standing ovation. Come on. And a round of applause. Huh? A standing ovation. Let us give you standing ovation. Now you win. Now you know everything. Hey, Mama, you need to, I don't know how to talk. Oh. My mouth is bad, though. My mouth is bad. Oh, well, congrats. Go get an award. Your mouth is bad. Where should we? Please, President of America, can you give my sister an award? Her mouth is bad. We should congratulate her. Come on now. Your mouth is bad. You don't cuss out your boss because you know if you do that, you'll be fired. Your mouth is bad. When you go to church, they make you angry. Do you cuss out your pastor? No, you don't. So it means you can control yourself. If you can control yourself at work, control yourself in the store when they make you mad, control yourself while you're in the taxi and that other passenger is making you upset, control yourself in the Nissan bus where the other passenger is making you mad, you don't want to fight. When they want to fight, you tell them, please, I don't want trouble, carry your trouble. It is only in your house you become a tiger. It is only in your house you become a lion. Other men will be abusing you outside, though you won't say anything. When you come back now, your wife will talk while you talk 70. Other women will be talking to you outside, you won't say anything. When you come back, your husband will talk, you talk 75. And then you say, my mouth is bad though. Mama Unique, I don't know every day you say talk. I don't know how to talk. Congratulations. Award. The award of the best honor job goes to Bravo. You can control it, baby. Sit your husband down and communicate. Stop being afraid to say how you feel. You don't have to say how you feel only when you are mad or upset. Some of us will be bottling it until when that man or that woman makes you mad. Your mouth will become machine gun because everything you've been holding. Now, when you unleash on them, it's like 50,000 words per 1 second because you don't have to communicate. So that's not communication. If I'm yelling at Nelson and screaming at him and telling him how I feel, this is what you did. I am crying, I'm screaming. You think he's hearing me? No. He will be screaming back at me too because he's a normal human being. It's human tendencies. Because you're screaming and shouting, I'm also going to be screaming and shouting, so we are not hearing each other. So how do I know what I did that made you mad? I don't know. Because the only time I hear you tell me when you're mad is when you're yelling and screaming at me. And when I'm yelling and screaming at you. Learn to talk. Please, my sister, sit your husband down because I know you are really hot. He hurt you real bad. Sit your husband down and tell your husband, baby, look at when I was cleaning the house. Look at what I saw. Is this your pay stub? Baby, I thought you just gradually. Baby, what's going on? Why are you, what's going on? The 70,000 on top, you're saving it. Do you want us to start building? Go through a positive means. Don't go accusing him. Hey, you're keeping $70. Why are you keeping 70,000? Why are you? No, that's accusing him. Don't accuse him. Open-ended question so that he will provide the answers. Now look at what I saw. 170. Is this your pay stub? Nah, I didn't know they pay you 170. Nah, you because start from there. You're making a lot of money. I didn't know. And then watch him and see what you say. He will say, yeah, make it. That's why he will even volunteer the information himself. And say, yeah, that's why I keep 70 in our savings so that we can build house. Hey, thank God, though. Smart, though. You're very smart, though. Ha. So you were just putting 70. Wow. Marriage is about being smart, using your head. Marriage is about diplomacy. Marriage is about respect. Marriage is about understanding the other person's feelings. Marriage is not about, okay, Papa Emeka, I was cleaning the room today. I saw your paycheck 170. So this is who you are, eh? So Papa Emeka, this is who you are. Papa Emeka, so this 70,000, can you go dig it? Let me ask you, what have you been doing with it? Papa Emeka, you are a wicked man. Oh, Jesus. Papa Emeka, oh, Jesus. Papa Emeka, the wicked. You are so wicked. Papa Emeka, I make 50,000, I bring it to this house. Papa Emeka, you make 170 and bring only one. Papa Emeka, the thunder that will fire you, Papa Emeka is still doing press up. The thunder that will, Papa Emeka, you must suffer. Papa Emeka, I have said it to you. Sister, you have put about 10 curses on him, the father of your children. Tomorrow now, when the thunder that you say that is doing press up will finish doing press up and come, you start crying. Tomorrow now, the way you say that will finish him, start coming, you start crying. Tomorrow now, the only Iberibe you say he is, he starts Iberiberism, you start crying. You are the one keeping all this. There is power in your tongue. Keep it close. Don't be pronouncing negativity because you're mad. You have accused him, and then let us say, after saying all this, the Papa Emeka will just be looking at you. And then when you finish, he say, Mama Emeka, yes, I was making 170. I've been putting 70,000 in my account, and as I'm speaking to you now, we have 500,000. I've gone to order 40 bags of cement, every no oran block in the village, because I want to start building our house in the village. Now come and see shame. Now so you go there, well, Chineke, is that Awoto Shime? Well, I am so sorry, Papa Emeka. See, you have talked faster than your brain could take. Now you are trying to swallow your words back. Remember what I always tell you, be careful what you say in case you have to swallow them back. Now you started swallowing them back. The same thing I'm sorry. You man, I didn't know now. You have said the thunder will fire you. He's still doing press up. The only way that will fire you is still on the treadmill. He's just doing oh God, Papa Emeka, you will suffer. You will suffer. My uniques, please, I'm begging you. Communication. My sister, I will still call you after this live. I just wanted you to come and listen to what I'm going to say. Whatever it is, please don't jump to conclusion. Don't think because he's keeping money away from you, that means he now has another family. That means he's cheating on you. That means he's spending it on another woman. Please, because if you leave the devil will take you there. The devil will take you there. Remember, he's not going to knock at the door. The devil is not going to knock on the window. He's waiting for a crack, and this is that crack. This one is one of the cracks he's waiting for. You would think it's a small thing. By the time you know it is him, the devil has entered. By the time you know what's going on, you'll be asking yourself, Biko, had it been I know, I would have just let it go. It's not a big deal, oh. Look at me, oh. You have gotten yourself into some place you cannot even walk out of. Take your time. You haven't told him. Think about it. Don't go now that you are angry. Calm yourself down and then tell him what you saw. But don't go accusing him. Go as if you are empowering him. Go as if you are coming for a fishing expedition. Go as if you're trying to find information and let him supply the information to you. Babe, I saw this pay stub. Is this your pay stub? Ah, babe, did they promote you at work? Act like you are trying to find information. Ah, babe, they pay you 100,000 before now, and now look at once. Did they promote you? Nah, that office people, they are good though. Now, any good man will now know. If he was lying, he will know he was caught. We are human beings. The next thing he will say is, yeah, I just got a promotion last month. Shit. But he has covered it up because he knows that the way you came to him, you didn't come to him with abuse and insult and raining abuses and curses on him. Most men, if he is as good as you say he is, he will open up, he will talk to you. Maybe he's saving it. Maybe, I don't know about you, my sister. Are you also an otapiapia? Are you a chocolating sister? Are you a anyahuego sister that once you see that money, we must chocolate it? So the man started hiding a little bit just to save for a rainy day. So I don't know, but you will not know unless you ask him, you have a conversation with him in a very conducive environment, not accusing him, not insulting, not abusing, not raining curses on him. But when you ask him, he is a human being too. We are all human beings. Unless you're a crazy person, somebody will come to you normally and start screaming like Onyara. Unless something crazy, they worry you, quite they worry you for head. Depending on the approach. Remember what I told you guys. There is nothing in this world you cannot say. It all depends on your approach. The tone of your voice, when, where, how is very important. When did you say that thing? How did you say it? Where did you say it? It's very important. And what are you saying? And then when you come to the word, the tone of your voice, the verbal, how you said it, and then the non-verbal, when you were saying it, all these things make up effective communication. and then go from there. I wish you good luck, my sister, and I'm also going to call you, okay? Once my life is over. Guys, it's so cold. Chai. All right, guys. Let me see. Any other question? Any other question? Let me see what Glory Stephen said. There's what we call communication. She should try to communicate with her husband to know why he refused to give her information about his salary. Because if he's secretive in money matters, he will probably be secretive in other issues. This has to do with trust. That's right. That's why I say communication is because some of us, you see, when some of us say she should just forget it and focus. Human beings don't forget, especially in marriage. I'm being honest with you. I've been married for 26 years. We don't forget. We don't forget. Unless we deal with it, that's when we will forget. But if you come and hurt me and I say, you know what, let me just ignore Nelson. Even when I ignore him, for example, your mind will be telling you, hey, did you see what Nelson did to you? That's the devil. Did you see what? Are you going to let this slide? You can just wank it this thing. Now, could they work weak? You started being weak. And then you say, yes, it's true. Why would your head, you will be in, and before you know it, it will start affecting your behavior, start affecting your mood. That's why I always encourage my couples, don't sweep anything under the rug. If it bothers you, please talk about it. Because I have seen women who bottled and bottled and bottled and bottled and bottled until one day, boom, they snapped. And that was it. I've seen my brothers, they bottled, and then one day, boom, they snapped. Okay, so I don't encourage people, even in psychology, we don't encourage people to bottle things in. Before, they used to tell our men don't cry, men don't cry, and our men were dying in silence. They are dying. Our men were dying like flies. Now we are teaching them, even from elementary school, even from my school, daycare, we are teaching them. If you're mad, tell us you're mad. If you need to cry, baby, cry. If they made you mad, cry. But go tell them that they made you mad. Learn to express what, even little children in my school. Oh, I don't want to play with him. He made me mad. Come, baby, let's go. Go over there. Okay, tell him. How did he make you feel? I don't like it when you laugh at me. Then you ask the other child, why do you laugh at him? I don't know. But do you see that it doesn't make her feel good? Yes. So what do you think? What solution to the problem? I will stop laughing at her. Okay. And you, how do you feel now? Hey, I feel happy. We are not teaching them how to express themselves because we have learned that grown-ups, the problem we have in relationship, in business, in school, everywhere is communication, lack of communication. And we don't know when we do it. I'm an African woman. In Africa, when we were growing up, children are seen, but children are never heard. When people come to your house, you come and say, oh, good afternoon. You go. How dare you come and sit in the parlor with your mom and the visitor in an Igbo, Igbo? Come on, get inside the room. But now, this generation, I don't know, those of you that have children are bolder now. They can talk. They can, especially these ones were born in America. Their mouth is machine gun. They don't have no filter. They will, sometimes they'll be talking, you'll be hiding. Because people that don't know will think you sent them to go talk. Children these days, because we are trying to teach them, learn, you don't have to be rude, you don't have to insult, you don't have to be abusive, but you must express yourself. So you must learn to express yourself. So my sister, I brought her story because I know that some of us are also going through the same thing. Your own might not be money. Your own might not be you found out that your husband has money. Your own might be you found out that your husband is sleeping with the girl down the street. Your own might be you went to your husband's phone and saw somebody calling him babe. Your own might be you went to your wife's phone and saw somebody calling her babe. And calling her babe. Your own might be things that you did not even know. Your own might be you found out that your wife lied about something when it is not true. You know, you found out that your wife lied and said that she has a job when you were dating, only for you to find out that she just goes to that office. She wasn't even working there, but she goes to go see her friend there. Your own might be different. The answer to it, whether you forgive, whether you're not gonna forgive, whether you want to break up the relationship or whether you want to stay in the relationship, communication is the key. You still have to talk about it because you found out on the phone that your husband is cheating with Akudo. You get ready tomorrow, come to Akudo's house, beat me black and blue, only for you to come back. Your husband has put your things out, say, oh, so now you know. I've been trying to spare you. Now that you know, get out. I don't want you anymore. So at the end of the day, start saying, please now, please now. So you talk, ask questions. Don't come trying to accuse anybody or screaming at anybody. Find out the answer and then you make your decision. Whether you want to stay, whether you want to forgive, whether you want to fight for your marriage. If that marriage is worth fighting for, you can go to counseling. People will say, well, Mama Unique, if my spouse cheats on me, I don't think I will forgive. Oh, I will forgive, baby. Forget that. It has never happened to you before. I have seen women that say, Mama, Unique, the day my husband cheats on me, and I find that, I might not find that, but Mama Unique, me, I will never forgive. I say, okay. I know we all say that, I will never forgive, but some circumstances you don't know. And then finally, the husband cheated. The husband cheated because the house girl did everything in this world to seduce that man. And then one of those days, the man fell and slept with the girl. And then the girl said she was pregnant. And the woman said the marriage was over. But the husband kept begging, everybody kept begging. The man was so remorseful. He said, I will this that please don't leave me, don't leave my children, please, please. At the end of the day, they went to counseling, they started working. It took them a year and 7 months. And then the girl had the baby, and then they did DNA test, and the husband was not the father of the child. The girl lied. He was also sleeping with the husband and also had a little boyfriend in the boys' quarter. So now they found out it wasn't the husband, so they were okay. They are happily married now. I told you guys about the story of a man and a woman. The husband cheated, the wife caught him and asked him, talk to him about it. And then he now said, oh, because of that, men and their ego. He got mad. I did that story. I'm gonna do that story again. And then the man got mad and said the woman saw her marriage was breaking and she was just barely married 6 months. Just 6 months into her marriage. Okay, let me tell you guys that story. It was those of you that have been following me long, maybe you remember the story. It was a lady, they live in River State in Port Harcourt. So she just got married. So they had a big wedding. She's a Christian. She goes to this church. Her husband also goes to the church and he also say he's also a Christian and everything, but they were not born again, but they just go to, like you go to church, you go to Bible study anytime you have time and stuff like that. So when they got married, they did this big wedding in River State. Everybody came. It was because he had a good job and she had a good job. So she gets off work by 5 o'clock. You know how what I teach you guys, whenever you get married, make rules for your family so that everybody knows their boundaries and everybody knows their limitation. You tell me that is a no-no for you, and I'll tell you what is a no-no for me. So at least we all know, so that we don't get into marriage is a business. So marriage is not moi. This is where you sit down and plan for the future, how it's gonna work for you. So she said when they came in, they made rules. She said, you get off work at 5, I get off work at 5. No matter, since in the morning we don't eat breakfast together because I leave before you. We don't eat lunch together because we all eat lunch, but we must eat dinner together as married couple. So whenever they get home, she will cook and wait for her husband. Her husband will come back because he works a little bit further from their house. So when he comes back, he will help the husband take off his husband's clothes, run a bath for the husband. The husband will take a shower. Excuse me, the husband will take a bath and then they will come and eat. Newly married couple. This was 6 months into their marriage. When marriage was really sweet. Love in Tokyo. Love is now a talk of sugar. So she said one of these days her husband came back, but her husband was running late. So her husband came in around 7. So when she was helping her husband take off the shirt, now newly married people, she noticed that her husband had a G-string, a pink G-string on. She looked at her husband and said, whose underwear is that? The husband said, who? The man was embarrassed, but he covered it up and said, I've told you, stop putting your underwear, wear my own underwear. You see, you made me now wear your underwear to work. The girl said, baby, I don't wear those. I used to wear those when I was in college. I have stopped since I got married, and my underwear is not colored. My underwear is white. Sorry, let me take this off. Okay. So he said, the wife said, my underwear is white. My underwear, I stopped wearing colored underwear when I was in college. So that is not mine. The man said, oh, 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 oh. In Igbo language, we say, mmebo emeboro garanya. Oka egbugbo egburu ya. The shame where you shame a big man is better you buy him than to shame him. They know they like shame. So now the man was ashamed. So the man said, oh, 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 oh. Are you accusing me of cheating? Are you accusing me that I'm cheating on you 6 months into our marriage? The girl said, no, I didn't say that, but I'm saying that's the, oh, no, no, no. Oh, really? Okay, you know what? Let me go back to that girlfriend since you're accusing me. The man put back his pants, put back his shirt, and left. The girl thought it was a joke. She said she sat down there, waited, the man didn't eat. He came back around 11 o'clock in the night, drunk. She said, got into bed and went to sleep. The next morning, he woke up, went to work. Came back, dropped his bag out again. The girl was like, can we talk? No, you're accusing me of cheating, right? So don't worry. I am going to go find that woman that I'm wearing her underwear. I will, until you produce that woman, this marriage is like over. This girl was like, look at me, look at trouble. She called her girlfriends and told her girlfriends, look, see me, see trouble. This pink underwear is not my own. Will I accept something that is not mine? This man is cheating on me and he's here trying to form anger more than me. Look at me. The girlfriend said, again, no bitch, don't agree. That's how they are. Men, these men are wicked. They are wicked. Look at, only he did something wrong. He was caught. Instead of him to say he is sorry, he's here trying to form anger. You know what? Just ignore him. I knew this marriage was not going to work. I knew you were too good for that man. I knew because you had a better job than him. You make more money. And because they were advising her, watch your circle. Because they were advising her now, she said, now we go see. Now this house, now we go see. She said by the time she knew it, he was heading to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks of keeping malice. She will cook, her husband will not eat the food. Her husband will come back every night, he doesn't know where he goes. He comes back like 11:30 and go to sleep. She said she went to an old woman in her church, the Pentecostal church they go to in Port Harcourt. There's an old woman who loves her because she comes to Bible study. The woman sees her and says, oh, she's a good girl that comes to church. So she went to the old woman and told the old woman everything. And the old woman looked at her and said, my daughter, do you want me to tell you the truth or do you want me to lie to you? She said, Mama, that's why I came to you. Tell me now. I don't know. I'm losing my husband. Barely 6 months into the marriage. We're already fighting almost 6 weeks. I don't know what to do. The mother said, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? She said, Mama, what kind of a question is this now? He said, no, I want to ask you. It is shame. Your husband is ashamed. Maybe he still has one girl somewhere he's still trying to maybe get, like separate from. And maybe he was in a hurry or whatever and put on the wrong underwear and came back. When you called him on it, because of the way you called him on it, I think he was ashamed. So he now wanted to, this thing he's doing, this thing is forming shame. He's shame. Oh. Don't think he's a strong man. He's shame, they catch him. He's shame be that. My daughter, go home. Cook for your husband. Wait for him. What is his favorite soup? He say edikaiko. Cook it for him. When he comes back, stop him. Tell him he's not going anywhere. That you need to talk to him. And tell him what, my daughter, you might not listen to me, but listen to this. Tell him that you have found out that underwear is yours. that you have realized that maybe you forgot one of it in the drawer where you people put underwear, that please let you guys move on and my daughter move on. If that man is a good man, that will make him stop. But if he's not a good man, you have not given him license. But since no other thing is working, go try that, my daughter. She said she went home, she cooked and waited. Her husband came. She said, no, you're not going. The husband said, no, leave me. Did you not say I'm wearing somebody else's underwear? Let me go to her now. Let me go to her. The man left. She waited and waited and waited. That day, the man came back around 10. Came, went and lay down on the bed. She came and sat down on the bed and said, do you want to eat? He said, no, I'm not going to eat your food. I've eaten from the girl with the with the pink G string. Did you know some cheating? You know the way men are. Did you know some cheating? That's where I went to go eat. So leave me alone. He said, well, I just realized I want to speak to you. I just realized that I went to go look. I think that underwear belongs to me. I am very sorry. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Said the man did not say a word. He said it again. The man did not say a word. So she got up from the side of the bed and came to the other side where the man is facing and said, and the man was crying. And she said, what did I say wrong? The man got up and said, oh my God, you want to take claim of underwear that is not yours just to make sure that there is peace. I will go to any length to make this marriage work. Yes, the truth of the matter is my girlfriend who I was dating came back into my life. So I was trying to tell her that I am married now. But I went to the hotel, one thing led to another. And then when I remembered it was late, I started putting on, I didn't know I put on the wrong underwear. And when you called me on it, I was ashamed. I didn't know what to say because we have just been married 6 months. So what will I say? So I had to, thinking you would come and beg me. But I thought you would come and say, I am sorry, okay, there is no girl. But for you to own a underwear you know that does not belong to you, baby, you are in this marriage to win it. And I am in this marriage to, as I'm telling you guys this thing today, this lady and her husband own a church in River State, Port Harcourt. They gave their life to Christ. They became born again, became associate pastor. They were ordained associate pastor, deputy pastor. Then they now went and opened their own church. My unique, you see, sometimes it's not always this way. You can get it through this way. You can get it through this way. You can get it through this way. There are so many ways to kill a cat. There's so many ways to kill a goat. There are so many ways to skin a cow. The reason why I told you guys that story is because of this thing we're talking about. I don't know what it is you think he or she is lying about. But the question you tell yourself, the question you ask yourself is, have you talked to him or her about it? Have you asked that question? Do you want to figure out where the problem is? Communication is the key. And then when you communicate and find out the truth, then you decide what works for you, what is worth fighting for. And then you go on and fight for it if that is what you want. If that's not what you want, then I cannot, like I tell you guys, I can't tell you what to do, but I'll give you the options and tell you the strategies and tell you how you can make it better, and then it's left for you to make your choice. All right. All right, guys. That's the question. Let me see. Any more question before we leave? I don't want to stay too long today. Comfort, say now that you have known the truth, let him know that lying will not help the marriage grow but destroy it. Again, it is important to find out the reason why he lied and hear him out first before reacting. Since you said he is a good man, I want to believe there might be a reason. That's why I think you should ask him too, because you said he is a good man. So if he is a good man and he does what he's supposed to do, he takes care of the family. According to you, he's not, he's just, so this, maybe he's saving for you guys. Maybe he's planning to save that to build a house or what. I don't know. That's why I think you should talk to him before you start, losing your mind over it. Okay? Leave him. Oh, if you know he gets anger so easily, don't ask him. No, no, no. If you know, you should know him. Okay? But if he's a man that is so calm and you can ask him whatever, ask him when on bed, when you are giving him his night food, though, that when you give him, I mean Obedo. Chidima, I love you. I love your answers. Well, that is true. Like I said initially, if you know your husband is a hot-tempered man, don't go show him. So this is what you're making. Don't call me. I didn't send you. So you know your husband. But for you to say he's a good man, he does what he should do in the family. He takes care of you and your children. He does all the good. So I think that man is a good man. He is somebody you can talk to and find out. But don't go asking him, oh, you're keeping. No, go like, hey, look at what I saw. Oh, baby, did they promote you? Oh my God. Now us, Biko, we've been promoted. You see, when you come from that angle, it's not like, yes, we were promoted, baby. You see, now he'll tell you, and then you go chill. Don't want always, some of us want to be right. You want to make sure. But did you he's not in a law court, oh. Did you or did you not make 170 and told me it was only 100? Okay, what is the date on this paycheck? Okay, you see that? The date on this one is January 2021. The date on, are you investigative journalists? What are you even? All this, just go, baby. I just saw your pay stub. Oh my God, have you been promoted? Like it's 179. I thought it was 100. And you say, oh yeah, it's 170. Leave it at that. Does that, Okay, hold on. This started 2021 December. This one I have here is 2019. Journalist. Ngwano. Ijuti shinkita. Igeja abaya megin. It's left for you. It is left for you. Oh. Udechukwu, please, Umunnem, I beg you in God's name, please help me with sewing machine to start my handwork, to have a source of income to feed my child. Please help me, Umunnem, even if it's a used one. Child, we just did a sewing machine empowerment. We just did it. When did we do a sewing machine empowerment? We just did it on my birthday, right? 31st of October. So we're not doing any other sewing machine empowerment, baby. Maybe next time. I think I'm trying to solicit for skilled empowerment, but it's going to be for mechanics, people that are learning how to be mechanics, plumbers, welders, forknizers, and what else did I say? But this is mostly for men, and maybe cabinet people or post, like under rank are skilled too, but for the one that will favor the men. I'm trying to put it together. So when I put it together, that's the first thing we would do. If we start doing it, maybe ending of this November, we'll do it the whole of December, and then we start it first of like either maybe 4th or 5th of January, so they can use it and start the new year. So I'm trying to put it together. That is our next empowerment. Okay. If you permit the devil to use that salary to destroy your marriage, I know they will. Chidima, I love you. Chidima is a counselor. She said, "Now only you waka come." Keep blessing that man and wish him well anytime he wants to leave to work. I definitely believe his motive of not telling you about it is of good and will yield good outcome. Good luck there, which is true. I don't think, from the way you talked about him, I don't think he's keeping the money because he wants to use it and pepper you or use it and go eat somewhere. I think maybe he's planning maybe to build a house, or maybe he's planning to, like buy a car, or maybe start up even a business for you. Maybe he's trying to gather money and start up a, so I don't know, or even start up a business for himself. That's why if you think you can let it go and move on. But if you know it's gonna bother you, because I know it will bother you. If it's going to bother you every time you become an onyokomita. Now, oh, I found this one. Let me go look for something more to find. If you look, you find though. They say there is no way you will go in your behind that you will not see feces. You must find it there. So if you start looking, maybe you will find. And that's what the devil will do to you. He will start saying, oh, who knows? I'm going to check this one. I'm going to check that one. I'm going to check the other one. I'm going to check the other one. Before you know it, you have become a checking dog in your house. You're always sniffing. It's too much work. I'm telling you, be honest. So if you know it's going to bother you, then talk to him about it. If not, let it go. If you don't let loose of things that bother you, you will get aggressive. Yes, I've seen my sisters that you will see the husband might be doing something small and they're not saying anything small, small. One day you come and she's screaming, she's breaking the TV. You're like, sister, when did this happen? She said he has been doing this because she has been bottling it, never expressing herself, never saying no, 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 don't do this to me. I don't like it. Maybe she's afraid. So until the day she will snap and 10 men will not hold her down. That day you will know she's very strong because she can't take it anymore. That's why I encourage people to always express themselves. If he's the angry tribe that can't communicate with him, someone don't go and start quarreling with him. No, you can't quarrel with him. Quarreling is not even the answer. People think quarreling is not the answer. Quarreling only gives you headache. Quarreling gives you headache. You'll be screaming at the top of your voice. You are unhappy. Remember, you are the queen of the castle. When the queen of the castle is not happy, nobody in that house is happy. Remember, your children are in that house. So when you are so angry, you're so mad, your mother team, it affects you and him. It affects your children too because you're the nurturing mother for them. And because you're angry at him, that nurturing side of you is also being withheld, and your children are going to feel the pain. So that's why I always tell my brothers, women are the queens of their castle. And when the queen of the castle is not happy, nobody in that family is happy. So for your own good and for your children's good and for everybody's good, talk about it. If you know you cannot keep it, talk about it in a very respectable way too. Before you lie to my husband, he has already known to marry a prophet. Your own husband is a prophet. It's not easy. You can't hide anything. Well, evangelists have been scared to be married to him, because even before you want to shape your mouth, he will look at you and say, "Me, I'm not a prophet, but I have a very strong spirit. I have a very, very strong spirit. But I cannot, like your husband, I'm not a prophet. But when you're talking to me, I know when you're lying. You'll be talking to me, I'm like, okay. So really, that's how it happened. Yeah. But already, my spirit has told me, nehi kaba, it's all lies. Don't listen. So you're talking to yourself. I'm not even. It's when I hang up that phone and start laughing. I say, look at this person. Who does she think she's telling this rubbish story to? I said, Akudo, you have suffered. You have really, really. I don't know how. Maybe it's the spirit of God in me. I don't know what it is. But when you're telling me something, I am hearing what you're telling me. And then because I used to do therapy, maybe that's also where I got it from. We listen very well. I hear what you're telling me. And I also hear the one you're not saying. As you're telling me the story, I'm listening to you. But I'm hearing the one you're telling me. And there are ones you think you're hiding. I am also hearing that one. I'm hearing that one through your body language. I'm hearing that one through your eye. When you lie, your eyes go to the left, the right. I know when I just keep quiet and I'll be laughing. Your body language. Some people, when they're lying, they can't look up, they look down. Some people, when they're lying, they look towards the left. Some people, when they're lying, they start fidgeting. They start shaking their hands because they're lying. There's so many ways I'm picking up on those things, and I just keep quiet. I'll be looking at you, and I just be laughing because I know you're lying. But even my children, they don't like it. My children, and yet, if I'm a prophet, I think they will run away from me because they will start talking. Casey, my daughter will talk. I'll keep quiet. When she finished, I say, Casey, I said, can you run that by me again? She said, Mommy, what do you mean by that? I said, run it by me again. That means tell me the whole thing again. She said, okay, Mommy, you know what? I'm not going to lie yourself. Let me just tell the truth. Mommy, why do you do this? When you do this? I said, I don't know. It's just, that's the way I spirit. Just run it by me again and let me listen. And now, whenever I tell my children, run it by me again, they know that I say, you're lying. So now tell me the whole truth. Run it by me again. So I will understand. So it's even hard. Then talk of a prophet. Evangelist, I go run. No? I go run for your husband. Because this one, before you want to shape your mouth to lie, he will look at you and say, baby, stop it. You're lying. He said, please stop it. You are lying. You did lie. All right, my uniques. I'm about to leave you guys. Yes, so go with a funny smile. You know how you used to play with him on bed. Chidima, you and bed. You and bed don't lola. Chidima said you should well done though. When you're on the bed, rubbing his head, rubbing his temple, telling him how cute he is, touching his beard, and telling him, oh baby, rubbing his chest. That is the time to sneak it in. Oh baby, I saw that you now make 170. And I thank God though. Let us bless the Lord. It's like, yeah, yes, baby. Yeah. Chidima said that is the best. Look at my baby. Oh, Jimma, how are you doing, my love? Excuse me. NEPA wanted me. I hear there is no light in Imo State. I hear there is no light in Imo State. NEPA, don't let my baby lose this broadcast. Though. Jesus, yeah, you have done it again. Toyin Okeke is not advisable to confront him in a rude manner. No, you can't. They will beat you black and blue. I didn't send you. Don't say Mama Unique sent you. I don't even believe in confrontation. I don't believe in screaming at people. Just, you know, there's something we say. You catch more bees with honey. When you bring honey, more bees will be attracted to it than when you bring out vinegar. You catch more bees with honey than vinegar. You can get more done by reasonable, effective, concise, clear, respectful communication that you can never do in an abusive communication. I'm not you're a stupid man. Come and force him to tell you the truth now. When you're already calling him stupid and useless, that it doesn't work. Those things don't work. I'm telling you guys the honest truth. As long as he's taking care of you and your kids. Some women can be funny at times. When a man open up too much, they will keep demanding. Yeah, I know some women, they will tap. There are some women, there was a man. This man, I saw this man, he won $3 million on, what they call Georgia lottery. We have lottery here, Georgia lottery. This man won 3 million. Do you know what $3 million is? Not naira, dollars. And I was asking him. He came to my daycare. I said, hey, I'm a painter. Can I help you repaint your? I said, no, we don't need any painting right now. I said, sir, what did you do with the 3 million? He said, well, I bought me my truck and I bought me my house, and that was it. Girl, I was going to the club every weekend. I was living the life. I was popping champagne. I said, $3 million, you chocolated it like this, like chingum. He said, yeah, Mr. Kudo, I was living the life, man. I was popping. I said, now, what are you doing? He said, I'm no longer popping. I said, okay, very soon you will pop again. You will pop again. You see, there are people that no matter what you give them, they finish it. They don't have savings. They don't have investment. They don't know how to keep money aside. So such people, if you are married, that is the kind of wife you are, your husband already knows this is a shortcoming. Your husband already knows that this is a fault. This is a negativity. And he loves you the way he knows you are imperfect. So if you're good in every area, but the only problem you have is saving money, is he going to divorce you because you can't save money? No, now. What he will do now is he will start putting money aside. Because if they leave you, you will chocolate the family. So he will say, you know what? Since my wife is otapopo, I will only leave 100,000 here. This other 50,000, I'm going to keep it here. As long as my wife does not see it, she won't chocolate it. So that's why I say find out what he's doing. He might even be saving it for business for you. You don't even know. Maybe the man is keeping it so that he can get a shop and give you a shop. So you don't know. And I don't want you to go with assumptions, because assumption is the easiest thing to do. The devil will start giving you ideas. Hey, who knows? He uses it to maintain a girl. Where is the money? He has no saving. Go check in his bag. Is there a saving account? Did you see any saving? No, there is no saving. Hey, which girl is eating my husband's money? Anyone that passes that and say, good afternoon, sir. Hey, that must be the girl. Chineke, God will fire you. You begin to act like you're crazy. Don't go with assumptions. Assumptions are not real. There are things running around in your head. That doesn't mean that is how it is out here. Assumptions have destroyed so many families. Assumptions is one major distraction in marriages too. In assumption, you keep assuming things that are not there, and then your mind will begin to form things that are not there. You begin to read meaning into things that don't exist. Oh, did you see when we passed? Did you see how Nancy looked at that girl? Are you sure that's not the girl he's spending the 70,000 on? Let me watch them again. Mm, you're beginning to see things that are not there. But assumption, you're assuming everything is running in your head. Baby, please don't do that. All right. Now that you have known the truth, let him know that lying. Okay, I've read that one before. Okay, let me see. Chinda, let me see what Chinda said. My question goes like this. Okay, Chinda has a question. My question goes like this. How do we tell a widow that the husband knows the baby she gave birth? Chineke. Chinda, hold on. How do we tell a widow? So the husband is already dead. That the husband knows the baby she gave birth, he's not the father because he's, oh my God, impotent. But he can't tell the wife, but the sister reacting her to leave the house. Oh my God. Oh my God, Chinda, hold on, let me understand this. So the man was married to the woman and he is impotent, but the wife got pregnant and had a child. So he knew it wasn't him. So for him to know that, he must have gone to a doctor and the doctor has explained to him that he's impotent. So he must have told his sisters then, because for the woman to be a widow, that means the man is dead. So now that the man is dead, the sisters want her to leave the house with the child. Child. But that's not our culture. I know that, I don't know about other cultures, but in Igbo culture, they say that enyi nwoke ana-enwe nwa. A boyfriend does not own a child. Let us say now that I'm married to Nelson, and Nelson, let's say something happens and I cheat on Nelson and I have a child for Nelson, and maybe I don't know who the father of the child is, okay? As long as I'm still married to Nelson, that child, I think in Igbo culture, still belongs to Nelson. Unless Nelson says this child is not mine and sends me out of the house, that's when the child is not, and then goes to my family and returns my bride price, then that child does not belong to him. But if this man accepted this child because he knew, but he did not do anything. So as long as, I don't know the culture where they come from, if the lady actually gets some honest, you hear the key word, honest omenala elders in the village, the sister cannot chase her out. That's her husband's house. And even if the man is impotent, he knew, but never told the girl. How does the sister know that the man did not? Some men do it. Do you understand what I mean? How does the sister know that the man did not send the wife to say, go, I'm impotent, but I want to have my lineage to continue. Go get pregnant and bring for me. How does she know? She doesn't know. The man never said anything about it until he died. Even though he knew that child was not his, he did not send the woman away. He did not send the child away. Chinda, click on the link and come in so I can understand this story very well. Let me see. Let me put the link again. Wow. This is really, really rough. Wow. Now they are trying, because I know that in our culture they say wherever a child comes from, let that child stay. So if at the end of the day the woman has the child and the husband, even though he knew about the child but did not say anything about the child, do you understand what I mean? So, in short, these people, why would even the sister, if the brother, if that child now answer your brother's name, oh my God, don't be surprised. This is about property. I know our culture. Don't be surprised. This is about property. Does the man have money? Does he have property? Because if your brother did not have a child, this is how I'm thinking. Your brother was impotent. He didn't have a child. But luckily or unluckily, This woman went outside and got a child for him. He did not fight the child. He accepted the child, lived with the child, became the child's father. The child answered his name until he died. All right. So if it's your brother, the way I reason, shouldn't you let the child be? At least that is going to represent your brother. That is going to be your brother's child, because that woman is never going to take that child to the original father. So now that he is answering your brother, won't you want your brother's lineage to continue? Even if you, the sister, know, won't you just let them be? Why do you want her to go? Is the man rich? Does he have property? Are they struggling about property? Because this is sounding to me like she wants her to go with the son so that she can, maybe inherit the property. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, what do you think? I don't know. Chinda, click on the link and come in. I don't know. I don't know. These things are just, I don't know. So marriage and relationship it needs wisdom and silence. Yes, my sister. It's not everything you talk about. Exactly. You get the truth with sweet mouth and good food. That's right. And they say the way to a man's heart is his stomach. Yes, assumption and also lack of trust and doubting. That's right. When you don't trust somebody, you doubt them all the time. In my culture, a boyfriend, that's my culture too. A boyfriend does not own a child. As far as the husband dowry is still on her head. Thank you, my sister. That baby belongs to the late brothers. Chikina, that's what I know. Simple. Our culture, our Igbo culture. And I know, Chinda, you guys are rivers. I think you guys have the same culture too. The sister, the woman should go to the elders of the truthful elders of the village. They will not let her go. As long as that man knew about it, even if the man told the sister, it's irrelevant. He knew about it. He took care of that baby. That baby answers his name. He signed the birth certificate. That child grew in his house until he died. That is his son. Whether Chinda had him or Nelson had him or Frank Showboy had him, it does not matter. What matters is that the man knew and accepted. And as long as there is bride price on that girl's head, that child belongs to that man. The sister has no right to send them away unless there is property involved. I keep saying that because we Igbos and Africans, we like property too much. You're willing to send your nephews and your nieces with their mother outside. We are willing to do that just to get property. Okay, Chinda, come on, let's hear this story. Hello?
Yeah, hello, ma. Good evening. Oh, when I go, when I go.
Chinda,
Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you. So
Yes, ma.
did the man accept the child and the child grew up in the man's house before he died?
Yes, 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 yes. The child grew up in the man's house before he died. But the
So why
mistake the
did
man made was not to tell the wife or tell her to go. So the man allowed the whole thing, and then after he died, he told the sister already that he told them already that the child the girl has is not his, but he didn't tell the wife. So after he died, they asked him how to leave the place.
but it's wrong. The culture, as long as he accepted that child as his child, and the boy grew up in his house as his child, even though he knew it wasn't his own. The
Y-
sisters have no right to send
Yes,
him away.
yes, yes.
They have no right. The man accepted the child. They don't have is the
Yeah.
man rich? Is he rich?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I told you people, it's about
That's true.
property.
Yeah,
About
for him not
property.
to speak out. Yeah.
Yeah. They want the girl and the boy to leave so they can inherit their brother. That's why they're doing that.
Yeah, their brother's wealth and the rent and everything. That's
Yeah.
just all they want.
Because
But it's
if
bad.
my brother, for example, now me, if my own brother is impotent, but luckily my brother's wife went and got a child that grew up, a son that is going to represent my brother,
Yeah.
that is going to inherit my brother and
Yes.
carry his name. Why would I want to chase them away? Why? So
Yeah,
those
that's
sisters are
yeah.
selfish. They are selfish. Tell that lady she should go
Yeah,
find
yeah.
elders. There must be elders in that village that tell the truth. She should go to those elders. They shouldn't let those sisters send her away.
Yeah, yeah. They have told her to stay if she want to stay, but if she want to remarry, then she can go.
Exactly. If she wants to stay,
Yeah.
she can stay. But if she wants to, like, if
Yes.
she's young and she wants to remarry, then she can remarry and go. Then it's a different thing.
Yeah,
But
that's what.
if she wants to stay in her husband's house, they don't have any right to do that to her.
Yes, yes. The case was serious, so elders had to come in and judge the case. They told her she's not going anywhere because the
She's
man
not
did not
going
speak out
anywhere.
until. So the guy is there now, but that's just the very big situation. I don't know.
Yeah, and
And the guy is not.
the worst part of it is
She's
all
not
this
even
boy.
taking rent again.
Why won't
Yes.
why won't he just tell the woman the truth? So it means for him,
That,
he knew he was impotent and knew that this boy is going to replace him. So he did not mind.
yeah, yes, that's it. That's it.
Thank you, my darling. Okay, while you are here, let's sing happy birthday to you before you go. You know, I don't have good voice, but you have to manage it. Happy birthday to
Yeah.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you, Chinda? How old are you now? You are 1 year older and 1 year wiser and 1 year smarter. You are 1 year older. May the good Lord bless you. 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 Happy birthday, my son-in-law. Now I know how much money you, but it's not my son-in-law.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Daddy, I must marry you.
I really
It
appreciate it.
must
Thank
marry
you.
you by force. All right, baby. Bye
I,
bye. All right, guys. Hi, Nigerians. I told you, did I not tell you guys it's about property? We Africans, we like property. We don't mind sending all our nephews, our nieces, our sisters, cousins, children to suffer so that we can inherit their parents' property. I told you guys before Chinda came that he must be, I'm thinking the man knew, but he did not mind because he, even though he told his sisters, like, oh, look, I'm impotent, so this child is not my child, but I've accepted it. They now waited. They waited and waited. Now that he's dead, they want to inherit the whole property, get everything. Now they want to send the woman away. You see, I told her to go to elders. Thank God that elders did it and said, no, she's not going anywhere. If she decides tomorrow that she wants to remarry, she can go remarry and her son will still remain in that house. That's his father's house. That is his father's house. If he wants to stay there, even some cultures, they will marry a wife for him when he's like 21, 22. They marry him early. In some cultures, because he's the only child and he's the only one left, they will find a wife for him. He will still continue doing school and business so that he can start having children, so that that lineage will continue. Instead of you to be coming up with ideas of, hey, this boy, how old is he? Let us start looking for a wife for him so that my brother's name will continue. You're here trying to chase her away so you can come and carry land and property. Akpirogologo na when go kill us. Long truth, this thing, he go kill us. All right, guys, I'm about to leave you guys. Mama, don't mind them. These are all the mentality we normally use in this country. Yeah, that's not right. It's not right, guys. Look at my baby. I came late. Grace, how are you? I went to the market for my sticker. Hey, is our sticker out? Hey, remember to do video. I need to see the video of those stickers. We are changing lives. So all my uniques, if you have a plumber, a welder, a mechanic, a furniture person, who else? An electrician, people that are learning it, not people that are established. The young boys that are learning it or they have learned it, they just need little money to start up. We're going to do another. I think I'm thinking about it. I don't know whether we'll do 250 or we'll do 500. I'm not sure. I'm trying to gather my money. If I gather my money, I'll see maybe another 250, or we might do 5 people for 100,000 January, and we start them off January. So I'm going to put everything together and put it up. So if you know those people, don't tell them to come during the video. Tell them to come and start joining us now. And so that when we start, we won't be seeing names that we have never seen before. Okonkwo Okorie from Delta State. Okonkwo Chidubem from Lagos State. We have never even seen you before. All right. So if you have a cousin, a brother, tell them, come, click, follow, join us, be active, come to life, be part of the program, and then they are the next set of people we'll empower in January. And after that, we'll continue. That's all we do. This is what we do. She goes nowhere. Chinda, please, where is this thing happening? I think the lady should go to welfare. In here. Yes, so she should go to Chidema. You are a counselor, girl. Yes, so call the elders. Thank God Chinda said the elders said no, she's not going anywhere. But if she wants to marry, then she should marry. Okay? If she wants to marry, if the son, like Chinda is saying the boy is grown, so maybe the boy is like around 18, said the boy before the father died. So very soon the boy, even if the mother remarry, he can stay in that house. That's his father's house. The sisters are long throat. This is what is killing them. They want to chase the boy away so they can come and read and reap where they did not sow. Chinda, you can never disappoint me with this your laugh. When you laugh, I will join you as that's the same thing with me. We are evangelists. Whenever Chinda laugh, I always laugh. There are three things that Chinda says that makes me laugh. I swear. He'll be laughing, then you hear him say, I swear. And then you say, oh boy. Oh boy. He says, oh boy. He says, I swear. Those two things, he cracks me up. I just love when he laughs. Whenever Chinda laughs, you must laugh. Okay, Ehirim, I see you, my darling. Welcome. Monte Zulu. I've not seen you in a long time. How are you doing, my baby? Thank you for coming. There's a chuku blessing. I've already called you. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys. Take care of yourself. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I'm trying to put together the empowerment. So if you know any young boy, because mostly, or people that maybe they have done what do you call them, electricians, they have gone to do their apprentice, they have finished, but they're still doing also higher, they're still working for their bosses that train them, and they need a little bit of money to maybe buy their own tools and be doing little side work. If you know them, tell them to come and join us. Now I'm trying to put the package together, and we're going to do another skilled empowerment, because mostly this one we did was for women. So I want to do, because men have started writing me and saying, Mommy, it's like it's only women. Everything is women. Empower 1 million. Women are the ones that won. Men never win. I say, my brothers, it's not our fault. Now, men contested, but they don't push their videos. They don't get people to watch their videos. So I think, so tell them to come on and join, so that by the time I bring it out, hopefully we'll do it maybe some in November, then do the maybe semifinals in December, then do the finals ending of December, and then call the result maybe in January, maybe first week of January. All right. Like my little brother, he did not have big phone. Yeah. All right. So those of them, if you have a little brother, or of a boy, you have been seeing him down your street, he did apprentice somewhere, but there is nobody to help him. There's nobody to give him that little push. All we need is just a little push. Some of us just a tiny, not too much push, just a little push. Some of us know how to, we're welders. We have learned the whole thing, but we can't even buy the tools. But we are still working for our guy. And that 100,000 will help you buy your own tools. So after working for your guy, you can take your tools and go home, and your neighbor will say, I need this thing done for me, or you're a plumber. You say, okay, well, give me 10. You can do your little side hustle by the side until you can save enough money to get your own shop or get. So those people are the ones I'm looking for to empower, young, coming up young men, or you're a mechanic, you have learned your mechanic thing, but you need money to buy like little spanner, little tools for the mechanic. That's what the next people I want to do before I now go back. I'm still thinking about single parents. I'm still thinking about students, those going to college. I'm still thinking about students. Maybe another empowerment we might do next year is trying to pay some school fees for some people, even if it is one semester. choose some students, pay one semester school fees for them, and then give them money for their books, their handout, and we're going to do that. I'm going to do another empowerment about pregnant women. I'm going to do empowerment for pregnant women, do empowerment, give them just something to buy something or whatever for their babies, and so use them as a point of contact for our uniques that are looking for the fruit of the womb. So we're going to do a lot next year. And by the grace of God, we're going to be doing conferences next year. We're going to do a lot, by the grace, by God's grace, not by our power. It's by God's grace. So keep us in your prayer that the will of God will be done. So we move. What else can we do? We move, and we move. Take care of yourself. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, Chinda, my love. I'm going to call your wife and tell your wife that it's your birthday. I'm going to call him, okay? I'm going to call her. Don't worry. That girl how does very dark man say it? Keep playing. You're going to learn. She's going to learn. She's going to learn the hard way. Let her keep playing. All right, take care of yourself. Remember, you are in God's hands. In God's hands, there is liberty, freedom, there is protection, provision, salvation, restoration. Everything you want is in God's hands. Stay in there and be protected. I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why every single one of you is unique. Take care of yourself and each other. Till tomorrow, love, love, love you guys. Mwah. Bye bye.